Hey, it's me, Scott Lang, with
Joni Perez.
From the Woodlands High School. The Woodlands High School. Been a big fan of yours in your program for a long time. I think what you've done has been amazing. So, tell us about, you were the assistant at Woodlands prior to being the director of dance, correct?
That's right.
So, first job was Woodlands.
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot of pressure for a young teacher. You succeeded who is the director?
I was an assistant under Brett Johnson for 5 years.
A big name. If you don't know Brett's name, he said, what was the one thing you learned from him? If you had to walk away and go, my takeaway from Brett, the biggest thing I learned was what?
To make it about the kids.
Oh, that's why he's a big name in this profession. Good year for you.
It's been a few good years, yes.
Fair point. It's been a few good decades. Talk to me about Midwest and Grand Nationals. How do you rehearse for both? How do you prepare the kids for that level on a stage and on a field? How did you do it?
Well, we knew going into it that it was going to be a challenge. The directors knew, of course, but I think it was really important for the students to know that, look, you're going to be doing what you've always done, but you're going to be doing two different activities at the same time, and it's going to take more of a mental effort and awareness to know what it's going to take to achieve all of that.
So you'd say you've got the culture of excellence embedded in it, and then it's about just pointing the kids in the right direction for, this is what it's like in concert, this is what it's like in marching band?
Well, we had to find a balance between the two, and helping the kids understand that this is how we're going to approach this week, and there may be 2 days where this is what our focus, and these other 3 days is what our focus is. So I tried to make sure they knew somewhat what to expect, because I think mental preparation is really important.
That's a huge one. Mental preparation is important. So how do you mentally prepare? You're looking at drill one moment, you're looking at a Markowski score another. You're buying bus reservations for Indianapolis while you're buying plane tickets to Chicago. How do you do that? How'd you handle it? That's a lot of pressure any one of those is a lot of pressure. But simultaneously.
It takes a village of people. I mean, it certainly wasn't just me. The assistants were awesome. Well, it's true. The assistants were awesome. The parents stepped up to help. There's no one person that can do all of that, and it was not easy. But in the end, you're happy that you did it all, and it all came together, and the kids had experiences of a lifetime.
Favorite memory from Midwest? Your concert was amazing, by the way.
Thank you. I think it was probably when the composers came into the rehearsal, because the kids, I didn't even know one of them was coming in behind me. It was actually Michael Markowski, and we were waiting for him.
If you don't know Mike Markowski's music, get to know Mike Markowski's music, and get to know Mike Markowski. He's a pretty special guy.
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
And I knew something was going on because we were rehearsing, and all of a sudden, the kids are playing, but their eyes are lighting up, and they're getting all shifty, and I'm going, what is going on? I'm almost getting a little frustrated, because, why aren't they focused? And then I turn around, and Markowski's standing behind us, and it was really cool, because they're getting to play the composer's music, and the composer's there. I mean, that's just the coolest ever. And we had 4 composers come. Michael Markowski was there, John Mackey came, Stephen Bryant, Leroy Osmond. It was great, and we had Adam Fry as our euphonium soloist. So it was just awesome. Kids loved it.
An amazing concert.
It was. Thank you so much.
So I'm gonna ask. I guess it's almost uncomfortable for me to ask because I'm a guy. What's it like to be a female director? You can't tell me what it's like to be a guy, but I can tell what it's like to be a girl. Are there challenges that you face because you're female? Is it different?
I never really thought about it that much, to be honest. I just try to do what I do, and I don't think about that stuff. I try to stand on my own 2 feet regardless. I've never been a male director, so I don't know what's different about it, but I think you just have to be confident in what you're doing, and you have to have a plan, and you have to know how you're going to execute it, and you want people around you that are going to support you and be on your side and on your team. And I don't think that matters whether you're a female or a male. You just want to teach good music.
Cool. So, advice to a young teacher. Now, you've been teaching how many years?
I've been a band director for 7. I've been teaching for a lot longer than that.
Okay. What did you teach before?
Oh, private lessons. And
so you did something, you were late to the field.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, because you look really young. And
thanks.
Doesn't she? If you had a young teacher in front of you, one or two tips that you would give to them if they're standing right there? You'd say, you got to do this.
They don't teach you half of what you need to know in college. Not even close. You know, you're just going to have to get experience for a while. First year is going to be exciting and also frustrating at the same time because you're just having to figure out all these things that come along with being a teacher. I guess don't forget that they are just kids, but you still want to treat them like adults. Just to stay persistent in what you want and what you want the kids to have for their goals, be consistent and respect them, because they will not respect you if you do not show them respect.
Okay, last question. I always ask people, because it's how I learn about people I want to learn about. 1 or 2 or 3 names of directors that you admire, that Joni admires.
Well, my former head director, Brett Johnson, was my mentor, best friend, father figure. I mean, just go on and on. I think he's one of the best people on the earth.
Sure.
And I still do think that. And I owe a lot to him. A lot. Yeah. Of course, everyone knows Dr. Tim. I've known him for a while, and he's been a real good personal friend. And we all know how awesome he is. Yeah.
There's only one, and there'll always be only one.
Right. And, one that I don't know as well, but I admire a great deal, and she's becoming a better friend over time, is Amanda Drinkwater. Getting to see what she does
at Marcus High School in North Dallas, she's out of this world. And
you mentioned the whole female director thing, so we're kind of like
that
girl power.
You got a club? You have a ring or something?
Yeah,
a secret handshake.
We got a secret club. But no, I admire her a lot, and her programs are wonderful, and she's a great person too.
Yeah, she is a great person. I want to thank you for sharing this time with us and the 3 people that watch this: my dog, my mother, and there's really only 2 people, but thank you for sharing of your time and for what you do for kids, and we appreciate it, and we wish you nothing but success.
Thank you so much.
Take care, everyone. If they want to find you, how do they do that? The Woodlands website?
Yeah, twhsband.org, and just go to the director tab, and my email is under there.
Super. Great, everyone. Take care. Have a good night. Thanks, Joni.
Thank you.